Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bracket Up, where we rank the mundane to the slightly less mundane. Today's topic, a pretty normal topic, not very mundane, I'd say. We're looking at the worst holiday. So we've got a ton of holidays here, 45 of them to be exact. A lot of the ones you've heard of, your Christmases, your Halloweens, your Independence Days, and then a bunch of goofy shit like Hot Dog Day and uh, you know, Groundhog Day and things that are strange like that. So we're going to go through, determine the worst holiday of all time. It's myself, handy dandy Andy Jarek. Above me, like always, the man with the best name in the whole wide world, Andy Misek. How are you, Andy?
I'm good. I have nothing else to say.
Awesome. Are you enjoying this Black Ops Cold War Warzone shit around our fucking bracket?
Sure.
I thought it was Mortal Kombat.
It looks like Scorpion on the right there. Or not Scorpion, Sub Zero.
Yeah.
Well, our heads are blocking like the top of the head, but like the mask I'm talking about.
Oh, well, I just moved mine and I can see the full thing. It's definitely that's a woman. So I don't think
Ah,
it's Sub Zero. Might be
wait.
Frost.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't
Uh,
there Frost then?
yeah. All right. Under Andy is Red Dead Dave Holloway. How are you today, Dave?
I'm good. I'm not too sure about most of these being on this list at all, but I mean, we got to fill it out, I guess.
Yeah.
Fill
Otherwise,
it
we'd have
out.
like
We did.
8 entries. Yeah. Yeah. Fill it out. We did. I'm sorry if this is a rough one for you, Dave. You can always just argue against us, just for the hell of it.
Sure.
And then under Dave is the Giggle King himself, Julian Griffin. How are you this wonderful Saturday?
I'm feeling what's a good word? Cheeky? Is that a good word?
Ooh, okay.
There we go.
I'm excited to hear your cheekiness.
Let's get
Me
cheeky.
too. I didn't even think I was gonna actually ever use that in a sentence, and I'm glad I did. Thank you for this opportunity.
Bracket up, improving people's vocabulary one episode at a time.
Most definitely.
That's going on the resume.
Oh yeah.
All right. So because we had the idea of 45 holidays, we have like 17 play-in rounds before we get to the first 32. All right. So our very first matchup is Veterans Day versus Father's Day, two actual holidays.
So you kind of have to decide who do you want to treat the worst.
No, look, my family never was really big into like Father's Day, Mother's Day, Sweetest Day.
That makes sense.
It's just very much like, hey, I treat my parents well every day of the week. What am I supposed to
Yeah,
buy them a gift? I buy them stuff all the time anyway. So Father's Day is just another day for me.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
not wild on these days because it's mostly just like, hey, get your parents a gift day, which is like, okay, that's nice, but
yeah, I would totally be down for like Veterans Day, but it feels almost kind of inclusive or exclusive. And we don't really treat veterans that well anyway.
Yeah, we really
We
don't.
really don't. So, and then Father's Day, it's just like, it's just sad because half the time, like, half the time your kids and your wife are like forgetting that you do stuff. And it's just like, oh, yeah, that's right. Let me get some pencils and there's
Some
six
socks
dollars.
and a
Go,
tie.
yeah, $6. Go to the dollar store and get him a tie and some candy that we know he shouldn't be eating.
Yeah, I'm just
yeah,
I
no, another shitty thing about Father's Day and Mother's Day is, people who've maybe lost their loved ones.
Yeah, it's true.
That day is now a sad reminder. Or if
very
people
true.
have never, had a mother or father in the family picture, like that might be like a reminder of, how people might treat that person for having a less than typical family structure.
That's fair.
That's
That's
And
way,
really fair.
and
that's
not
way
to
too
look too far
deep.
ahead, but I would love to see a Father's Day, Mother's Day matchup.
Oh God,
Oh shit!
you're divisive, man. Families are gonna see this. Roy.
Yeah, Roy's gonna see
That's
Um,
I remember when I was younger, I always played, rec soccer, and the games were always on Sundays. and they always had games on Mother's Day and Father's Day, which would ruin the Mother's and Father's Day for everybody because you had to plan around fucking 8-year-olds playing soccer for 2 hours in the pouring rain on a goddamn May or June day. It was awful.
That is really bad. Imagine all the parents just standing there. This is for you.
Exactly. Go, little Jimmy, kick me a goal.
Yeah, I don't know. The older I get, the more it's just like it's just another day. If my parents
Yeah, like
want
it's a
something,
cute thing when there's kids because they make like little arts and crafts for their
Yeah.
parents or something, or like little chocolates. But I feel like the older it gets, it's just like, oh yeah, here's your smaller birthday.
What the hell? There's no Children's Day. What is this bullshit?
There is a Children's Day, isn't there?
Every day is Children's Day. Is the stupid reminder that you get as a child.
Like, okay, I know that I've been through this as a kid, and I'm more than positive this we do this to kids or will do this to kids. You ever know, like, do you ever have like a little cousin or like a niece or a nephew draw you a picture that is obviously bad, but you have to pretend like it's like the
Oh,
best
yeah.
thing in the world?
Yeah.
Oh wow, what is it?
I'm
It's a
gonna
caterpillar. Oh, I thought this
Ooh.
was a long cup with hair.
I'm gonna teach my kids to ask the real tough questions, like, "What's your favorite part of the picture?"
I need details. Give me some critiques, Dad.
I want constructive criticism, please.
Be honest.
That shit with a 4-year-old. I love it.
So
Start
I'm pretty.
early.
I'm gonna vote for Father's Day because for
Same.
no other reason than the veterans get treated like shit as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Father's Day as well. We got to do better for our veterans, honestly.
I'm fine with Father's Day. I just find it so patronizing that veterans will get like $3 off their meal at Applebee's. Celebrate.
Thanks for your service.
Applebee's.
It's all the chain places.
That's how you know how bad it is. It's just like, we'll give you $3 off of Applebee's.
Thanks for your service. Here's $3 off your $5 appetizer.
Did I stutter?
Or they'll give you like some stupid ass like they'll give you like a gift card to like a restaurant that's not even in your state, like Captain D's or some shit like that.
you get one free entree with the purchase of another entree of equal or greater value.
I took a bullet for this gift card.
Oh, this country.
All right. Well, we've got our Mother's Father's Day matchup in the second round. We've got something to look forward to in a little bit. But before that, we've got things like Lincoln's birthday against Left-Handers Day.
Man, fuck your left-handers day.
I'm honestly gonna say that Left-Handers Day probably fine. I don't know the details behind it, but there was a study that said 59% of left-handed people were forced to try to use their right hand, like forced.
Yep, that's me.
And it used to be like a punishable thing in like school systems in like the 50s and 60s. Yeah.
Yeah, but much like Veterans Day, Lincoln took a bullet for this day.
Maybe if he hadn't gone to see the play, we wouldn't have needed to celebrate his birthday.
I mean, there are plenty of other reasons, but also...
What do we even do on Lincoln's birthday?
I used to get a day off school.
Yep.
Did we?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, we used
Lincoln's
to get
birthday and President's Day, I'm pretty
and
sure.
Washington's birthday also.
I
Sometimes.
think Washington's birthday is just President's Day now. I could be wrong.
Yeah, they
I
lumped
feel
them
like
together.
Lincoln low-key kind of owes his, well, maybe not owes this memorial to like Frederick Douglass, because like when I think of like Lincoln's birthday, I think of like what people always say about Abraham Lincoln, and they tie it to the Emancipation Proclamation, but he wouldn't have even thought of that if it wasn't for Frederick Douglass. If Frederick Douglass had not have tried to get the 13th Amendment put in place to begin with. So I think, I don't know, I would have to go for Left-Handers Day because of that.
But also for Lincoln, I mean, half the country also seceded and he put the Union back together.
And they get the day off too? What a bunch of shitheads.
Actually, I think Lincoln's birthday is only celebrated by certain states in the North.
Oh, that's
Oh.
funny as hell.
Well, Illinois would make sense. So
Yeah.
okay.
Also, we are all from Illinois.
That's true.
Lincoln is from Illinois.
Thank you for giving us a day off of school.
Thanks, Lincoln. Left-handed day. I'm not left-handed. What did you do for
But I
left-handed?
didn't have to face the oppression
Eric?
that you
Yeah.
did.
It's funny how once they weren't, forced to change hands, more and more people were like, "Oh yeah, I'm left-handed." Weird how after you don't force people to change themselves, more people will say, "Yeah, that was me."
Well, let's look at the celebration. Lincoln's birthday for 18 years I got off school. Jarek, as the left-handed person, what'd you do for National Left-Handed Day?
I didn't even know.
What are you doing
Yeah, I
with your
would've
left-handedness? Fight against the oppression against left-handed people. How are you using your platform, my left-handed brother, even though I am right-handed?
And for that, I will vote for Left-Handed Day as the worst holiday.
I didn't even know it existed.
Me neither.
Yeah, silly shit. I'll vote for it too. Why not?
Same. I mean, it's up against Lincoln's birthday. There's a
I'm
clear
going
difference
Lincoln's
between these
birthday.
two.
Because Frederick, we really ought to know who Frederick Douglass is and more about the 13th
True.
Amendment, honestly. We need to know about that shit.
True, but also don't announce that Lincoln put the Union back together.
I'm not saying
Wasn't
that he
there
didn't. It's just that I think that commemorating the people that actually worked to get it in place. It's the same thing you could say with JFK and the Civil Rights Act. You know what I mean? Okay, anyways, I'm getting too political.
Wasn't there a park that was recently?
Huh?
Wasn't there a park that was recently renamed to Frederick Douglass? Like
Was there?
it was like Douglas, and then it was like 2 S's because they're like "fuck this slave owner," and then they had named it
Oh.
Douglas after Frederick Douglass. And I think that happened
That
recently.
I think that I don't know. I have to look it up, but I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of monuments are being taken down nowadays, so
Yeah.
Speaking of monuments,
An easy matchup.
our next matchup,
Oh God.
Robert E. Lee Day against
Oh
Ramadan.
my God.
All right. Do we need to take a long time to talk about what's worse, Robert E. Lee Day or Ramadan?
Trader Day.
I'm just gonna vote now for Robert E. Lee Day.
Yeah.
That's an easy vote.
Ramadan.
The easiest.
You shut your mouth, Andy.
Easiest vote.
I'm putting your vote in, Andy,
Yeah,
as Robert E. Lee Day.
Only because it's a statewide celebration in Alabama and Mississippi, and
Not
Two states I'll never go to.
and Florida, a state you've been to many times.
5
Not
times.
shocked.
Mississippi's not that bad. I've been to Mississippi. I've actually been to Mississippi a few times. Each time I went, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, did you go during Robert E. Lee Day? Did you see
I
the
would never go
festivities?
anywhere in that motherfucking state where there wasn't black people on Robert E. Lee Day. Hell no.
I wonder why.
I'm not trying to get shot. I went to an HBCU and just hung out with just.
Okay, so obviously Robert E. Lee moves on. So we can talk about him more in the next round. Next up, Cyber Monday against what is above Cyber Monday? It's so-
Taxes are due day.
Day.
Oh, Jesus.
Boy, 2 days where I spend too much money.
Yeah, which one's worse?
The taxes.
How hard do you want to get fucked? Is the question that you want to ask.
Yeah, taxes always fuck me more.
Taxes will fuck you up.
Yes, they will.
Cyber
Monday is so boring now, though, because it's like the whole weekend now, and then that whole week as well. Like, it's not Monday anymore. It's the week before and after.
You
even
will never
before Black Friday.
You will never convince me that a day where I buy stuff, or now a week where I buy stuff, is worse than a day where I owe the government money.
Most of the time,
Well,
the
yeah,
prices are
that's true.
jacked
I
up
can-
first.
Yeah, but I can
Sorry.
see that for Andy because Andy, he's a collector. He loves to collect. So online shopping for him, oh, this is gold, baby.
Yeah,
Gold.
Black Friday is one of my favorites.
Black
Wow,
Friday.
this-
I will get to it because we'll get to it. I'm not going to talk about
Wow.
Black Friday right now.
oh wow, this $20 remote that's normally $14.99 is discounted to be $14.99.
Hey, let me
Oh
tell you,
wow.
the sports games go on sale for half price on Black Friday. Love that.
That's what they should have been from the
What
start.
about Cyber Monday though?
I don't really participate in Cyber Monday because I had just suffered through Black Friday, but
And then
still better.
technically
It's
Cyber.
still better than me paying the government. You will not win that.
Yeah, but you know what taxes go to. Well, you also know what taxes go to. But you know the good parts of what taxes go to.
So
Yeah.
like 20% of my money, if that.
Still, like taxes are good when they go to the right things.
But they don't.
So,
You will not.
also,
convince
like
me
whatever
that-
about that day, I do my taxes real early, like the weirdo that I am. So
Yeah, but I always
good.
have it where the money comes out of my account on the 15th of April.
like who waits till the very last day to do the taxes?
Due taxes is one thing.
Maybe the last
Taxes
week or
taken
month,
out. Taxes
but-
taken out are I always have the taxes taken out the day of. I do my
Okay.
taxes months in advance. So I will vote for the day where I lose money.
I will
Cyber
also
Monday.
vote for the day where I lose money.
Cyber Monday.
I'll also vote for Cyber Monday. I just noticed online that there are shitloads of websites that advertise tax cards, like greeting cards, like Hallmark, for tax day. Stupid.
That alone should get you to vote for it.
That really should.
It's like a sympathy fucking card.
Now I want it
Listen,
off my
thanks
Alright,
to taxes, we got the library that we got our Choose Your Own Adventure book from.
God bless you, library.
you sure didn't go to places I don't want it to go.
Well,
Uh,
it definitely did too.
Majority.
For sure.
Heads tax day, tails, whatever the other one was. Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday moves on.
Oh yeah.
Fair is fair, I guess.
All right, boom. Cyber Monday moving on. Next up, Martin Luther King Day against Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Should be easier.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Is there really not much of a question here?
Once again, too many syllables for Martin Luther King Day for me.
Yeah, I didn't write the whole thing out because that takes a lot more effort.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Too much.
Let me just say, Thanksgiving, the best part of Thanksgiving, I could do any day of the week, and that's eat turkey.
You know, I will. The only thing I'll say against MLK Day is the number of like white people that quote him, but then don't stand for his ideals.
or misquote him and make
They
it
miss the
absolutely
entire
racist.
Yeah.
They missed the entire point. I can't tell you how many people have said really, really fucked up microaggression, racist shit to me and then claim, oh, I love Martin Luther King.
I believe it.
Hey, Julian, don't go on Twitter.
I know.
Well,
Don't
Hell
ever
no.
go on Twitter.
No.
depends on where you're on Twitter. Facebook is worse with it.
I disagree.
No, I think they're both, they have their own specific brands of terrible. Because Facebook, like you can put in, like Facebook, you can filter out a lot of that shit. But Twitter, it's like just right there.
Yeah.
It's just right there. And
Facebook, you have to dig in the comment section or be friends
Yeah.
with absolutely terrible people.
Yeah,
Whereas
or
Twitter,
stumble
here's the
upon a
trending
terrible
tab.
group.
Here's the trending tab
Yeah.
full of fucking asshats.
True.
yeah, what I really don't like about MLK Day is it feels like with this day they're trivializing an entire struggle. Because I
Mhm.
mean, like,
Okay.
no one really knows what Dr. Martin Luther King actually went through as a reverend, what his family went through, the issues that he had like amongst the group that they were trying to push. And then the fact that he got ignored by the president at one point, especially when this is like during the time when Black people really wanted to vote for JFK, but JFK, until like the world saw how fucked up things the civil rights movement were, it was an embarrassment. And that's when JFK was like, oh, well, I guess we'll just have to get Dr. Martin Luther King out of jail and I'll go ahead and sign this. And it was like, most people don't even know that. So that's my only gripe about MLK Day. But
Yeah,
other than
Very
that,
lip service day for a lot of people.
Yeah.
yeah, it really is.
It's-
And then,
It's like the day where everyone's like, "Oh, look, I'm not racist." MLK Day, and then forgets about it for the rest of the year.
So I can't be racist. I love Martin Luther King, and like 2 of my friends are black. I can't tell you how irritating that is to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then Thanksgiving is no better because it's just like we're
Well,
celebrating a day where
Yeah.
we massacred an entire civilization.
Yeah,
Now,
I have a lot of problems with Thanksgiving.
Also,
like,
yeah.
as
Also,
a
Thanksgiving's
whole.
the day you go see those family members that maybe have those opinions that are lip service on MLK Day.
Yeah, not a
or
huge-
just like,
So,
or just that weird drunk uncle that you really don't want to talk to because he smells, and for whatever reason he has to hug you super tight and then talk in your face like drool and debris coming out his fucking mouth. That's and you have to hug people that you don't know. I don't. It's irritating having to deal. Like, you ever have those relatives, those older relatives that you have to talk to because your mom or your dad wants you to talk to them? And
Nope.
you have no clue who these people fucking are.
Nope.
doesn't happen.
Of
often
course
for
that
me, but
happens
it's
to
happened.
you.
I hated being at the kids' table when I was a kid.
Didn't have a
That's
kids
also
table.
true. And
I
then you
said-
couldn't eat the corner pieces of food. Only adults could have certain
Yeah.
pieces of food. You had to get this piece of food right
And
here.
you guys had really shitty Thanksgivings. At least I got to eat what I wanted and talk to who I wanted.
And you got to sit wherever you wanted, I assume.
Yeah, there was no kids table. There was a kids
Oh.
table when we were real little, and it was like cool to be at the kids table. But the second I turned like 10, I was sitting with the adults.
Oh, I'm sure
Oh,
I was
must be
by 10. I
nice.
was at the adults' table, but it was
I
a
was
long
also
time
the
of kids'
youngest,
table.
like,
The little
when I say-
fold-out, four-leg
Oh no, we had
cardboard thing.
No, my
or,
my aunt had a kitchen and a dining room table, so there were 2 full tables.
You know, it was a little particle board flip-out table that had like 4 legs, little square.
I love
Or it
those.
just happened to be your little cousin's like Barbie table because they couldn't
Yeah,
figure out what else to get.
Man, I could see why like Thanksgiving was so bad. The best part of Thanksgiving was ruined for you. Dinner.
Well, no,
I'm
it
gonna
wasn't
say
that it
I'm
was
not crazy.
ruined.
I'm not crazy about most of the food at Thanksgiving, anyways. So
Oh, I love Thanksgiving food. It's the
There
only
is-
reason there's anything to do on that day.
Refrigerated Thanksgiving food is the best. So if you got to go home with leftovers,
Mm,
you were eating good for that whole week.
fuck yeah. My
All right,
aunt, my
so-
aunt cooked pretty damn good too. So hot damn, that was good. But I mean, Jarek, I think you were gonna close this out in saying, is everyone voting Thanksgiving here?
Well, I was going to say I have a dream that everyone's voting Thanksgiving.
Jesus Christ.
You were waiting on that one for a while, weren't you?
Of course, Thanksgiving much worse. Get that shit out of here. All right, next up, we've got the start of daylight savings time against Christmas.
All right, can we all just vote for that thing that doesn't need to exist in daylight savings time and move on?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, we get an hour extra sleep, which is nice, but
Nothing's better than Christmas.
it's not beating Chris. Yeah,
It's
it's not
obviously not
losing.
being
Yeah.
Christmas.
Give me a vote for Christmas.
All right.
Okay, Grinch.
With my coal at your ass. Okay. Next up, stuffed green bell pepper day against Earth Day.
I'll
I feel like
start
Earth
here.
Day is the day that like most people are like, what?
I hate that there needs to be an Earth Day where it's like,
Yeah.
all right, today's the day where we recycle, everyone.
Yeah, here's the
Man, fuck
one
you.
day.
Man, fuck you.
I feel like even as a kid, they never explained Earth Day well. They're like, oh yeah, just put this in
Reduce-
this bin.
Reuse, recycle. We're gonna make brown paper bag art now. It's like, well, I have a lot of questions about this.
Did we really
Are
make
these-
brown paper art bags in Earth Day?
Yeah, that
Uh-huh.
was the thing we did in
And
my old hometown.
And I bet you those bags were bought for that, not reused.
Oh,
Hell yeah,
a
because
lot-
as soon as you got finished with that, you're gonna forget it in a month. You're gonna throw
Throw it
that
away.
shit away.
Look,
Your mom's
no,
gonna be like,
No,
"What
no, no,
is
no, no.
this?" And
It
toss it
didn't
out.
it's worse. It didn't come home. They hung them in the school. I don't know what the school did when they took them down, but I
They threw
have
'em
my
out.
hunches.
they threw them out. It's in a
so,
landfill somewhere.
so, man,
Definitely.
I hate the fact that Earth Day exists. Whereas Stuffed Green Bell Peppers Day, I mean,
Eh,
I
That's
didn't know it
actually
was a
nice.
thing, but if you don't like stuffed green bell peppers, get the fuck out.
Okay, I'll leave.
I mean,
I did leave.
it's better than Earth Day.
I mean, I agree. Eventually we'll get Dave back, but I think I need to open up participants.
Did he? I was about to say, did he really leave?
Yeah, he did. He's bagging out. Let's have the vote ready for everyone voting for Earth Day.
I'm
Yes.
voting for Earth Day.
I'm a green bell peppers. I'm not crazy about bell peppers.
They're so
I'm just gonna
good.
vote.
They're so
It's
good.
not gonna win, so
They're
I'm
so
voting it.
good.
They're so good.
So good. We're missing out. All right. Earth Day moves on. Next up, Yom Kippur against Kazimir Pulaski Day.
Ah, yes.
Can somebody please explain to me what Kazimir Pulaski Day is?
Polish guy.
Everybody goes to Google immediately.
I can tell you it's only celebrated in Illinois.
He was a Revolutionary War officer who happened to be from Illinois.
Was
I
he
believe.
Polish?
Wait, no, that doesn't make fucking sense. Illinois didn't exist.
Was
So
he
I'm gonna
Polish?
just vote for Kashmir Pulaski Day because the other is a large, I believe, Jewish holiday. That's like one of the holiest days of the year. Where Kashmir Pulaski Day, we got off school, but I don't know why.
Okay. Celebrated mainly in areas with large Polish populations.
Oh, okay, great.
So Illinois.
I mean,
Yeah.
I drove on Pulaski a few times. That's all I know about it.
Mhm.
I also drove on Pulaski relatively recently.
I just knew it was a Polish thing, Kazimir Pulaski.
Very strange. Very strange.
Put
And
my
who
vote
doesn't
in
like
for
good
Mr.
cashmere?
Ron Cashmere. I learned that before the podcast.
Hmm.
So I voted for Mr. Kashmir Pulaski.
Same.
Yeah, that's
Same.
it makes no sense.
All of our Polish listeners are out the door now.
Oopsies. All right, next up we've got Kwanzaa against the end of daylight saving.
The end of daylight savings time. That's so easy.
Yeah,
It's the worst of the two.
I lose an hour of sleep.
Yeah, you lose an hour of sleep. The only minor benefit I can give you is that for me, it means that meetings with the India team at work can happen at 9 instead of 8.
Ooh, look at
But
that.
let me change that up. My meetings with my Malaysia team went from not at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Jesus, bust out the vodka.
So, yeah, but it's end of daylight savings.
It's so I lose an hour of sleep.
Yeah, I'll vote for it also. I like my sleep. All right, that one's moving on. Next up, oh boy, Star Wars Day against West Virginia Day.
What's
Star Wars Day.
I fucking
Where
hate
we
Star
all
Wars Day.
celebrate Star Wars.
Okay. I have a lot
It
of
was.
problems with that.
I liked it the first year that it became a thing because like, oh, that's cute, and then it's become a horrible fucking holiday every year.
When was the first year? Was that like 2012 or something like?
We were in some school, high school or
Uh,
college.
I feel like that's about the first time I had heard of it. I'm sure that's probably there might have been a smaller following before that, but
Here's the thing. May 4th, May the 4th, whatever. It's like everyone who's never seen a Star Wars movie is like yuck yuck yuck. It's a pun, but then now like Star Wars, there's more bad than good Star Wars movies that doesn't deserve a celebration. Y'all see Episode 8? That shit bad.
sorry, 9 is the worst.
No, 8 is the worst. Well, no, 2 is the
Listen,
worst.
we can save that for a different podcast.
This is why we have Star Wars Day, for y'all two to argue which movie was worse.
Sucks.
I could do that on a day that isn't with a bunch of people
Listen.
running around like, oh, may the 4th be
Listen.
with you.
All I'm gonna say is fascists hate 8th the most. So There's a reason for that.
Oh.
there's a reason for that.
Oh, shit. Oh.
First off, you don't.
We have to do that podcast. We have to do that podcast, Andy. It's been sitting in the backlog
We don't
for ages.
have to be a fascist to hate 8. You could just
No,
hate
but
the
I'm saying
movie.
that's the one they hate the most.
You You just don't understand the complexities of 9. I hate 9 too.
What do you do for West Virginia Day?
So I just
Fox
looked it
News
up.
correspondent Andy talks about why 8 is terrible.
So this is actually pretty wholesome. It turns out that this celebrates when West Virginia was admitted to the Union as a result of the succession of several northwestern counties of Virginia. So it's good. They made the right choice. I thought it would.
I mean, I'm voting for Star Wars Day either way.
Star Wars Day. It's insufferable.
Yeah.
I'm voting Star Wars Day.
It's insufferable.
That could go far. Next up, is that Cinco de Mayo against Labor Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wrote it as Cinco de May.
It caught him. I screwed it up. Mistio. When you write day over and over,
Oh,
May just kind of came out.
that's like the whitest typo ever.
Well, let me say, Cinco de Mayo. I don't know. In Illinois, it seems like it's celebrated by a bunch of white stay-at-home moms the most. So
Who spell it Cinco?
No, not just white state. Like everybody wants to come and drink. Everybody likes alcohol. They sell alcohol the most on Cinco de Mayo.
look, Cinco de Mayo, and later on we'll see St. Patrick's Day. I hate both. I lived in Chicago
sure.
for long enough where those were days I don't leave the apartment because somebody's gonna fall into me, somebody's gonna puke near me. It's a fucking mess. Hate it.
Yeah, and most people don't really even know what Cinco de Mayo is even about.
No, they don't.
No. They just want to come and drink
I mean, yeah.
and eat tacos and other Mexican cuisines and dishes.
Look,
I
have
mean,
no
here's the
problem
thing, though.
eating tacos.
As bad as that is, that all sounds good, though.
It does sound good.
I want you, Dave, to move to
elotes.
Chicago and experience Cinco de Mayo and St. Patrick's Day and tell me if it's good.
I'm sure St. Patrick's Day is worse.
Oh, it's
Well,
I
the
have a
days-
strong feeling it's way worse.
Well, the
It's very-
days itself like have deeper meaning. It's just that people freak out and people wild out for no reason.
Yeah,
on
but
those
I'm
days.
I'm
They don't
taking
even
into
know what it means.
consideration how these are celebrated.
Yeah, so the people. It's the people.
Yeah.
What
Sometimes
we got
it's
against
about the-
Labor Day?
It's a
Nothing.
day you get off work, and like, what you can't wear white after it or after it before it. Like you can't wear white after Labor Day. Is that it?
I don't abide by that rule. All I know is, look, there's nobody drunk puking on my property on Labor Day.
How many? You've said this before. How many people have puked on your property before?
It's happened multiple times in my apartment. So it's technically not my property, but like my
Oh, okay.
roommate had a window well, and puke has come down that window well several times. Not Tom, the other roommate we had. And I mean, Cinco de Mayo, St. Patrick's Day. I also lived in Wrigleyville for a short time. I had to get the hell out of there.
Does anyone even think of Labor Day as like the day to honor workers and unions?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Or is it just, oh yeah, that's the day I don't gotta work. Hell yeah, labor.
I mean,
Yeah.
the name itself should clue you in that it's celebrating you employees. I mean, I think most people know that one more than people know the meaning of Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
There's so many more problems with Cinco de Mayo for me, or Cinco de
Sure.
May, if you will.
Cinco de Mayo. Isn't that a fucking Arrested Development joke?
I think so. I tried not to misspell things. I did that one. I'm voting for Cinco de May.
I'm voting for Labor Day
Really? For worst?
because everybody
Yeah,
celebrates it all the time. It's just a day to get off work.
Cinco de Mayo, for most people that don't know what it is, and it's just get drunk day.
You
for
get drunk on Labor Day too.
Oh, not like Cinco de Mayo, trust me.
Oh yeah, that's true. No, I'm going Labor Day.
I'm going Labor Day as well, but the Arrested Development joke was Cinco de Cuatro, where they tried to destroy all the Cinco de Mayo food ahead of Cinco de Mayo.
I'll vote for Labor Day too. Nothing says Labor Day like going to my local restaurant and making people make food for me on my day off.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm shocked, but so be it. It's not the worst drunk holiday. I'll foreshadowing.
All right, next up, a couple of Hallmark holidays. Sweetest Day against Boss's Day. Ooh.
I hate them both so fucking much. They're
I don't
both
think bosses need a day. Like, you can appreciate your boss, you can appreciate your good boss, but they don't need a day.
They don't. And then what is Sweetest Day? I never
It's
understood
literally
what it
you.
was.
It's a holiday created by Hallmark where you have to buy greeting cards for the people you love, plus gifts.
So Valentine's Day?
Yeah, which we
Yeah,
don't
like
have on the
crappier.
list. There's a couple holidays I think I've been thinking like, whatever. Oh man,
It's mostly.
I don't think we. Sorry, what did you say?
I was just saying it's mostly a Midwestern thing.
Sweetest Day.
Yeah, so dumb. Just
That's
falls
so
on.
I don't think we need
I
we
feel
don't, we
like
don't need to
boss-
venerate bosses.
See, Boss's
think.
Day though, I don't think is. I have less problem with that than Sweetest Day. Sweetest Day is a duplicate holiday of Valentine's Day, which is also just a Hallmark holiday. Boss's Day,
I
like
think
if
both
you
of
have a
these
good
suck.
boss, like I don't have a problem with celebrating. that.
Sure, but not everyone has a good boss. But also, I appreciate my boss outside of Boss's Day. I don't need a boss's day to venerate.
I appreciate the people I love every day. I don't need two holidays.
Yeah,
to
and you have
celebrate.
Valentine's Day to do. I understand. This both sucks.
They both really do suck.
I'm gonna vote for Sweetest Day. One,
These are the-
duplicate. Two, I think with a good boss, like celebrating that with, and you don't have to buy him anything. Celebrating that idea is fine by me.
Could
These
you
are both
imagine
gay
being like
capitalism
promoted to
days.
manager? Yeah, they are. Could you imagine being promoted to manager like the day of Boss's Day or the day before Boss's Day?
That'd
Your
be sweet.
ego would go on like a trip.
No, because
So,
for one, also Boss's Day. No, like I know of it because we had the boss bought us pizza on Boss's Day. Once.
Shit, that's good. That's a good boss.
That's a good boss.
And for Sweetest Day, I know every year when it like around when it comes around, everyone's like, "It's Sweetest Day." I'm like, "Hey, man, go fuck."
I've literally never heard of Sweetest Day outside of high school.
Oh, I
That's
know
true.
people who still celebrate Sweetest Day near
Oh, they're
30.
weird.
Yeah, I have a huge problem with Sweetest Day.
I would like to know who those people are after this podcast.
I don't think you would know any of them, but I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote for Boss's Day.
Yeah.
I'm voting for Boss's Day.
Man, a good boss, it's so.
Hey, Sweetest Day should have gone up against something else.
Bad matchup. All right, almost done with the play-in rounds here. We've got President's Day against Election Day, which is not celebrated in America.
I think
No, it
both
should
of
be.
these would have fared better against Sweetest Day. Fucking shithole Sweetest Day. All right, look. I'm gonna vote for President's Day because I think Election Day should be a national holiday.
Yeah.
It should be.
I think everyone should get off and everyone should vote. And
And yeah, it
Make a
should be
difference.
multi-day, long open hours.
I mean, as
But
long
there
as
should be at least one day that you have the holiday for.
I think everyone should have off that Tuesday. If I don't understand why it's such a problem. They already give you, it's like, well, we'll give you 2 hours to go vote. It's like, great. For someone like me, that's fine, but there's a lot of people who live in areas
Yeah.
where that ain't fucking possible.
And that's why we don't have it as a holiday, because they don't want those people voting.
I know. Oh, I know.
Yeah, President's Day, we need Election Day.
Which state was it that made stringent? There are a lot of states that made stringent.
Talking
new
Georgia?
laws.
Georgia
Georgia?
specifically. And they try to say that they
Georgia.
expanded it because it's multiple days now, but they reduced the hours that you can go, and they happen to end at 5 p.m. Convenience.
Voter suppression is real, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to tell anyone on this podcast or Roy that. though.
Yeah, President's Day for me as well.
President's Day.
It's a shame because there's really no problem with President's Day. Just had a rough matchup there.
All right, last matchup in the playing round. Confederate Heroes Day against Chinese New Year.
All right,
The
so
New
play
Year that nobody actually knows the date of. Let's be
Chinese
honest.
New Year. Isn't it February?
Chinese New Year.
It's February 11th.
Yeah, I
When
can't
is
tell you.
Chinese New Year?
I can't tell you. So you're right.
It's February.
Yeah, I was gonna
11th,
say
think.
no one knows when Chinese New Year is except for the Chinese. They know.
Did I get it right?
Hold on, let me check.
I mean, I could have looked it up too, but I want.
Yeah, you could have, but
February 1st.
February 1st, you're on the money.
2022.
So it was close. I knew it was
It
February.
looks like it's variable.
It's always
Between
February. though.
January
Year.
21st. No, between January 21st and
Oh.
February 20th.
Boy, I'm dropping the ball left and right here today. I should just keep my mouth shut.
I mean, listen, there's barely any days in February, so you might as well have said January. Never mind. Sorry. Yeah. What Confederate heroes? That one's bad.
Yeah, Confederate Heroes Day.
So it's
What-
celebrated by a handful of states like Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, North and South Carolina on
Not
various days
Arkansas.
of the year.
I would have expected Arkansas on there.
You realize they lost the Civil War, right?
Yeah. What heroes?
Well, for them, it's still going on.
No.
Yeah,
Well, to
we were in
them,
college.
They're
We were in
heroes.
college longer than the Confederacy existed.
I want this podcast to last longer than the Confederacy.
Probably
Shouldn't-
will.
I was gonna say shouldn't be too tough.
No.
All right, all in favor of Confederate Heroes Day being the worst?
Obviously.
Yes.
All right, 4 votes for Confederate Heroes Day. Fuck that.
All right, up to
Oh
round of
shit.
32.
There we go.
Mother's Day and Father's Day. It's back. I played soccer on both of these days and ruined the day for my mother and my father.
I
The
scored
only
my-
argument I have to differentiate these is that at least historically, mothers at least deserve a day where they get honored more because of all the housework they were made to do historically.
That's true.
more
That's the
importantly,
only
all
argument.
the wait, that's your argument? How about all the labor they went through for 9 months?
Yeah, yeah.
I scored my first goal in my hockey career on Mother's Day,
I just love my mom.
but I love my dad.
I love my dad too.
Like I'm not like it's like I love my mom. And
It's just that I feel bad for Father's Day. It's just because I don't do shit. Fathers
that's
don't
what
get
I was gonna
shit
say.
on Father's Day.
Yeah,
They
Fa-
don't.
Father's Day is kind of shitty for the father. Where Mother's Day they get flowers and if they
Yeah.
want,
You
Dad's
take
like,
them out.
here's some socks. Go fuck yourself. Mow the lawn, you asshole.
Does seem like a bit of an afterthought.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I'll say it after the pod because I realize. But I don't know. I think Father's Day is the worst of the two.
I mean, worse in many ways. It's worse for the fathers. It's the less necessary day in terms of, as we mentioned. Poor
Then again,
fathers.
sometimes it can be hard to shop for dads because they don't be wanting nothing.
Very
When
true.
I
They
have a
don't
child,
want
anything.
that is a lie.
Oh, I'm sure for you.
Listen, if your dad's a golfer, it makes it a lot easier. You just get golf balls every year.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Fuck yeah, golf's great though. Wish I was good.
My dad, I used to just get him tools because he always talked about tools, but then he would never use them. So he just wasted a bunch of money on a bunch of tools that rusted over and we had to throw out at one point.
Well, that opens up the chance to get him more tools in a future Father's Day.
I get my dad sports memorabilia every year. That's nice and easy.
Yeah.
But man, my mom sucks to shop for.
How? Well, your mom can get whatever the hell she wants, whenever she wants. So
Yeah. Man, my mom sucks to shop for. My dad's easy. Like, hey, here's an autograph from some guy from the 70s. Have a good one. And he
I'm
couldn't
voting
be
Father's
happier.
Day.
Yeah, I'll vote
yeah,
for
I'm voting Father's Day.
Yep, I agree.
Such a shame though, because there are there are
This
worse
is our
holidays.
future, man. This is our future.
All right. Father's Day, on to the Sweet 16. Next up, 2 new entries, Groundhog Day versus Good Friday.
I'm not even religious, and this is like, come on.
I know Groundhog Day is awful, right?
It's so
Yeah.
fucking stupid. However, Punxsutawney
fuck.
Phil, what a legend.
Oh my god, there's like, I don't know if I can find it anymore, but there's great lore behind the Groundhog Day, like
The groundhog, Mr. Punxsutawney Phil.
the officiators. I gotta try to find it. I'm phoning Groundhog's Day so that I
So
have more
wait.
time to find this and share it.
Wait, you're voting for Groundhog's Day, you said?
I never fully understood Groundhog's Day.
I think if it sees its shadow, if it doesn't see its shadow, which is the one where there's 6 more weeks of winter. I tried to justify this a couple times in my head why it makes sense to a degree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't.
It doesn't, but like, which one? If it sees its shadow, is it spring, or is it the other way around? If it sees its shadow, it's 6 more weeks of winter.
I don't
Fucking
remember
knows.
because no matter what it saw, we always got more fucking winter.
It's so
Yeah.
true. It's so true.
Yeah, but there, like, the shadow and not the shadow. Like, I tried to justify it once, like, or a couple times. Like, okay, if it sees its shadow, the reason that makes sense is because of this. When I knew, like, it's just gonna be cold until like
Either it's a
fucking
sunny
May.
day or it's not a sunny day. Like he stands and there's a tree in my way, can't see the shadow. Or he stands in an open field, there's my shadow.
Yeah, but the idea I think is if he doesn't see a shadow, it's spring, and
No,
that would
it's
and
just-
that would be because it's
Wrong.
cloudy and you're getting ready for the rains of spring, something stupid like that.
Do people still celebrate Groundhog's Day? Like, is there
Yeah.
still a group dedicated to like terrorizing little
yeah.
Billy the Groundhog?
It's
Uh-huh.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Listen, that's what I'm trying to look up, this shadow organization.
And you would think that, with the weatherchannel.com that we would kind of not have use for Groundhog's Day at this point, but
I want a rodent to pick whether I should wear a
Groundhog
coat or
Club Inner
not.
Circle.
Okay.
that's very true.
Isn't there a Puxatawney, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, that's where it is.
Right,
Punxsutawney
okay, yeah.
Phil.
God. Ugh. Yeah, we can
We all vote for Groundhog's Day, right?
I'm voting for
It was
Groundhog's Day.
just talk
Yeah.
about
Good Friday has a purpose.
True. All right, next up, Left-Handers Day is back against Pearl Harbor Day.
Against Revenge Day.
I remember Pearl Harbor Day being brought up like every year that I was in elementary school on December 7th. I will always remember it's December 7th. But every single year we had to take time out of our day, like the history segment, to go over Pearl Harbor Day and what the Pearl Harbor attack was and what it led to. It was just somewhat uncomfortable for like a 7-year-old to hear about all that death and then the atomic bomb and then ugh.
And now we have Hello Kitty.
Without Pearl Harbor, America may not have, got as quite as involved, and then there's be no Godzilla, maybe.
There
Well,
might
listen,
possibly
Godzilla's
not be Nintendo.
Well, Nintendo. Nintendo has existed since the 1800s.
Oh yeah, has it? Oh wow.
Yeah, there.
We might not have it here though. I don't know.
But Godzilla is a direct effect of it because of the atomic bomb drop on Hiroshima.
That's very true.
No Godzilla.
So that's justifying for bombing the shit out of a small country.
Okay, next time we go back to Groundhog's Day, I found my
Awesome.
Oh,
my
okay.
information about the shadowy cabal.
I'm gonna go with
I'm going with Left-Handers Day. It's so stupid.
yeah, I'm voting for Left-Handers Day.
I'll vote for it as
Or
well.
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor needs to be remembered to a degree. Like, I
Yeah,
don't-
but I feel like some of the people that remember it are remembering it for the bad reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Godzilla.
All right, next up, Robert E. Lee Day is back up against Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl. There is not a damn thing wrong with Super Bowl Sunday.
Except for the people who celebrate Robert E. Lee Day
Robert E.
also celebrate Super Bowl Sunday.
Super
Most
Bowl, hold the
religiously.
time out. I celebrate Super Bowl Sunday. Oh,
Sure, but not as
Imagine-
religiously
No,
as
seriously.
the Robert E. Lee.
Imagine all the Robert E. Lee stands who are pissed off at Colin Kaepernick and still are.
Look, I'm voting for Robert E. Lee Day. I'm saying there's not a damn thing wrong with Super Bowl Sunday. Other than sometimes
No,
the
Super
game
Bowl
is
Sunday
boring.
sucks.
No, Super Bowl Sunday is fantastic. You just don't understand the intricacies
Waste
of
of money
football.
being spent.
Such a good time. Oh, it's so fun.
I'm going just for that. I'm going Super Bowl Sunday because the NFL has always been a really shifty and shady organization in general. So
Over Robert
Ooh.
E. Lee Day.
we are
Yeah,
all
but it's-
we're mostly collectively all understand that man was a piece of shit. It's okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and I can see the argument of like, oh, it's only a handful of states that still do Robert E. Lee, and hopefully less and less over time. But
Yeah, Super Bowl nationwide. They don't call it the No
Yeah.
Fun League for no reason.
I have fun watching football.
Yeah, that's one of us. I'll vote for the Super Bowl as well.
Damn.
Guys suck.
Shit. That was
Oh, Super Bowl.
I felt the sting on that one.
I mean, I knew
Jarek
Julian
is
and
coming with
Dave-
some heavy. Jarek is coming with some heavy hitters today. Heavy hitters today.
I knew Julian and Dave weren't going to vote for the Super Bowl. They don't even watch sports.
I watch boxing, and he watches MMA sports.
No, I'm talking about Dave and you. And
Oh, Dave. Dota.
oh boy, you got me.
Hey, sports.
Esports have sports in the title of it.
I think esports are sports.
Esports
I'm
are
talking about
sports.
more traditional sports, though.
Well, you didn't specify that. Moving on. Leif Erikson Day against Cyber fucking Week.
What is Leif Erikson? Who is Leif? Excuse
He's
me. Who is Leif
It was
Erikson?
some-
technically well. So Christopher Columbus was not the first person to discover the land. Obviously, definitely neither of these are the first person to be here. No, the Norse discovered North America at some point, and Leif Erikson was a part of that.
SpongeBob
So we
celebrated
honor-
Leif Erikson Day.
Columbus for some reason.
Only he, maybe, I don't know. I guess Leif Erikson is not as known as Christopher Columbus for subjugating an entire group of people and then calling them Indians when he thought he was in a different country.
Uh-huh.
So I'm voting Cyber Monday.
Yeah, I'm going with Cyber Monday. Leif Erikson called this place. Oh, they called this place Vinland.
Vin?
Vinland?
Vinland. Yeah.
Why? What does that
That's
translate
just the.
to?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
While you're waiting, I will also vote for Cyber Monday. Leif Erikson seems like a decent enough holiday.
Just trying to figure out
Pasture land, meadow or pasture.
when
Oh, that's
Jarek, tell me more. Oh, never mind. It doesn't make sense. I'll vote for Leif Erikson Day because I at least celebrate Cyber Monday. And sometimes it's about the celebration portion of the holiday and not always what it represents, which no one even knew what Leif Erikson represented without Googling. You bunch of asshats.
I mean, I knew what it was. I just didn't know what Vinland meant.
I just like Vinland.
Nice. I like it. All right, next up, Black Friday against Thanksgiving. Ooh.
One feeds you, and the other one beats you over the head because that lady needs to get a toy for her son.
I went out for Black Friday every year from like 14 to last year I didn't for obvious reasons. No one hit me on Black Friday. It's the best people watching day, and it's an excuse to leave my family on Thanksgiving.
You cannot deny, though, that it is a deadly holiday.
It is deadly. You shouldn't have to go to put on riot gear to go to Target.
Hey, I
Also-
never felt in danger. Yes, people have died on Black Friday. But
Are
you
you just
know,
gonna wipe that out? Yes, people. Again, Fox correspondent Andy Mysick here.
I'm sorry. What are we celebrating on Thanksgiving?
What are we celebrating on Black Friday? Capitalism?
Hooray for me.
The deals aren't even as good as they actually seem because the prices are
True.
increased to drop. And if you
I
buy a TV, you are buying a substandard version of that TV because they rush them out of manufacturing with cheaper parts so they can sell more on Black Friday.
I worked Black Friday, and yes to the second one for sure. And even working Black Friday was not that bad. Also, an excuse. Thanksgiving, we talked about like I don't want to see my family. I don't want this, that. Black Friday's my excuse. Like, well, I gotta go. All those hot deals, and then double middle finger and leave.
I'm cool with immediate family and some extended family. I didn't mean like
No.
cousins that you haven't seen since you were
You,
6.
you sat there.
I said cousins you had
Shit.
seen when you were 6.
Shit
And I
on your
also
family.
mentioned I
You
didn't
said
like.
my mom and dad made me.
I had to
Thus
sit at the
put
kids' table. They made me
Yeah.
sit at the kids' table. That's
Boys,
all I'm saying.
Boy, sounds like Thanksgiving sucks. It's celebrating terrible events in American history. Forced to sit with all the snot-nosed children.
Okay, now
Dave doesn't
you're
even
sitting
like
here
the
making this
food.
argument against Thanksgiving to push your point about Black Friday.
Yeah,
Yet
and,
you still even admitted that
Thanksgiving.
people have died on Black Friday.
Yeah, and
We
on Black
celebrate
Friday,
dying
someone
people on
tramples the
Thanksgiving.
snot-nosed kid because the parents drag them to the store or something.
That sounds
You
like
know
a
what I
people
celebrate?
problem.
I celebrate Thanksgiving
Yeah.
for food. That's what I celebrate it for. I just want to
Oh,
go and
that's
get
not
free
what-
food.
Yeah, but that's not what it is.
Black Friday.
And we tell each other that we're thankful for each other so we can ignore each other for another year until we see them again.
Boy, you're just proving my point.
But Black Friday,
I
Dave
get a
is
fucking
absolutely
cool game.
Dave is right. Yeah, they have to rush manufacturing. They give you shittier
Substandard.
versions of what you want. So
Still a TV. I got a Black Friday TV sitting right over there.
Yeah, and it's a worse
How
TV
long-
than what you should have received.
and when did you get it? When was the last time you got it? You just got it?
No, I got that TV 10 years ago. I
10
actually have a
years ago.
TV sitting right here. I'm gonna replace it with. 10 years for a TV though, huh? Not bad.
There's a reason why like really dedicated TV review places have to put out a warning around Black Friday or review Black Friday TVs separately from the original
I'm voting Black Friday.
trade. Yeah.
Yeah, Black
got
Friday.
I got a lot of good deals on Black Friday on games too. Good stuff.
All right, Black Friday. Moving on. Next up, start,
Cyber Monday.
yeah,
love
National
it.
Hot Dog Day against the start of daylight savings time. Hot dogs are great, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say nothing wrong
Hot
with
dogs
National
are
Hot Dog Day in my
like-
book.
I don't like hot dogs.
Well, you don't
Really?
like a lot of
Okay.
things.
So I don't have to like hot dog days still.
You know what I don't like? Daylight savings time in general.
I mean, I'm just saying I don't like hot dogs.
That's fair.
I'm not.
So you don't. Someone here doesn't like pig intestines. Ew, what a weirdo.
Processed pig intestines, though.
Touche. Hot dogs are good on my book. Daylight savings time's a waste of fucking time. I'm voting for that.
hmm
Same.
Julian,
I'm
would you
going
like to
National
vote for
Hot Dog Day. The
somebody here.
shifting hours don't really bother me that much. Honestly, they don't.
Real easy when you're living in a country that doesn't do it.
I mean, we do it just at a different time. That's it.
Stupid. It's so stupid. Whatever.
All right. Earth Day is back, and it's better than ever against Columbus Day. Ugh.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yikes, I say. 4 for Columbus, everybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
please
the
just
first time I'm
rename
ever
it.
voting for Columbus for anything.
That was a quick one. All right. Next up, Casimir Pulaski Day against April Fool's Day.
April Fools.
April
Fuck
Fool's
April
sucks
Fool's Day.
ass.
All fucking April Fools. Fuck that shit. Ugh.
They're not even good.
No, they're
Like
terrible.
either they're very bad for many different reasons, or it's like nothing.
Yeah, I
Like
get-
oh no.
Fuck April Fool's Day.
Yeah, April Fool, sure.
Fuck that shit. Oh, I
Alright,
hate it.
2 super quick decisions made. Next up, St. Patrick's Day against Hootie Hoo Day. I'm gonna need some explanation from the rest of you as to what Hootie Day is.
Please pull up the image I had sent you earlier, Andy. You can just like view. You can like click it and then view, open link, or copy link and just paste it in.
Got it?
Hootie Hoo Day.
There's a song.
Go outside at noon, wave your hands in the air, and yell "Hootie Hoo" repeatedly.
There's a Hootie Hoo Day song. Hootie Hoo song.
Then
Oh no, that's. Whoops, no, that's Outcast.
who made this up? Why did it get made up?
I don't
I
know.
don't care. I don't care because you know what it's up against?
St.
I I talked bad about Cinco de Mayo because of my experiences, and that's fine and dandy, you know. St. Patrick's Day fucking sucks even harder.
I hate the you have to wear green on that day thing, especially when at one point I did wear green, and then someone yelled at me because I wasn't Irish, but I am Irish. So like,
That's stupid to me because there's not a lick of Irish blood in my body, and I used to get pinched all the time because I refused to wear
Uh-huh.
green that day.
I hate it.
I don't like people touching me. All because I'm not celebrating some shit that I don't even belong to.
Don't live in
only-
Wrigleyville if you on St. Patrick's Day. End of story.
Yeah, it's also just an excuse for a bunch of people to get extremely wasted and.
By
Hey,
noon.
the good thing though is McDonald's comes out with the Shamrock Shake,
Oh,
They
a
just need to have
2,000
that
calorie
permanently.
drink. Wonderful.
and by
They just need to
extension
have
you
it
can
out
get the
permanently.
yeah, and then you can get the Shamrock Oreo McFlurry.
Oh shit!
That's shit's good. That shit's real good.
They need to just have that all the time. It's been so long since I had mint chocolate chip
I-
ice cream. They don't have it.
I think
here.
they
It
still
pisses me
have
off.
it
Oh,
over here near us, Andy. At least, yeah, I think they
I know.
still
I
have
know.
it.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream. I have a bunch at my house. Julian, if you ever come back to the States, I'll get you some
Yeah.
mint chocolate chip.
Stuff you full of that.
Culver's, you can get the mint Oreo there.
Mhm.
Had that the other day.
Sounds like we're all voting for Hootie Hoo Day then.
No, fuck that. St.
No,
Patrick's Day
St.
sucks
Patrick's.
dick.
Yeah, of course. St. Patrick's Day.
It's so okay. I'm looking at this video right now where there's a lady in a parking lot wearing a red windbreaker, janting up and down, waving her hands, and it looks ridiculous. I'm voting Hootie Hoo Day. If I didn't have this visual in front of me, the Shamrock Shake saved you, St. Patrick's Day. If it wasn't for that,
Somebody here didn't live in Wrigleyville and saw that stupid visual.
The fact that there was a concern about COVID lockdowns on St. Patrick's Day is, ugh.
In fact, St. Patrick's Day was the last holiday before the COVID lockdowns. And boy, that was stupid. We had to hold off for good old St. Patrick's Day.
Absolutely. Very important. All right, next up, the end of daylight savings time. Will that move on? It might against Flag Day.
I'm
What's
noticing a trend
Flag
here.
Day?
You just celebrate the flag. It's just a day.
I like Flag Day because you get to learn all about different flags.
Flag Day's cool. I mean, you
Okay.
it's basically just celebrating flag. Like, usually centers around the flag of the country you're in, but it's like all flags. I mean,
Okay, I can get behind that.
all flags are cool flags. Well,
Yeah.
no, not true.
And then you get to you memorize all the flags, and then you get to flex on people because of how cultured you are, because of all these flags you know.
When in retrospect, you're probably not that cultured yourself.
Exactly. You just pretend like you are.
Hey, you
Fake
know
flex
what?
it on people.
There's a shitload of Pride flags, and it's in June, which is Pride Month. So there you go, Flag Day.
Hey.
I just, flag's cool.
So I guess we'd have to vote for the end of daylight
Yeah,
savings.
Well, you
save
told
it-
me
yeah.
sleep.
I'm noticing a trend here. Nobody likes daylight savings time.
It's
Yeah.
stupid.
It's gonna end with start of daylight savings time against end of daylight
Hold on,
savings
there are a
time.
couple on here. If we ignore, some of the less celebrated, more yikes holidays, there's a couple like national holidays on here that I fucking hate more.
Okay. Yeah, we can
All
get
right.
to your Halloween hatred in a second.
Oh no, that ain't gonna go too far.
Before that, it's your Star Wars Day hatred against Hanukkah. Your
Star Wars
Hanukkah's
Day.
cool. Let's get this stuff
Yeah.
out of the way.
Sometimes I wish I were Jewish so I could celebrate Hanukkah and have like 8 days of presents. That's dope.
I mean, sure. Christmas is cool enough for me as well. Everyone, gets their holiday. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't like though how a lot of people portray Hanukkah as like the lesser holiday, which is shitty.
That's shitty.
There's no
Yeah.
less holiday. Hanukkah, Christmas.
They have
No,
like these
but
really
you
fun
know
games
people-
that you get to play.
Yeah.
Either way,
Star Wars Day is the
Star
worst,
Wars Day
though.
sucks dick.
absolutely.
Here we go.
All right, yeah, Halloween against Labor Day. Andy, why don't you explain why you dislike Halloween so much?
Yeah.
just-
Get it out
look,
of your system.
Spooky season, I hate it. When you're a kid and you're trick or treating, that's one thing. But who here has trick or treated in the last fucking almost 20 years?
Okay. I
It's,
don't-
it's just not.
I dreamed about it.
It's just, I don't have a
Hold
good
on.
time.
Hold on. The last 20 years, I was 10.
Okay,
Ooh.
15 years.
Okay.
Probably beyond 15.
I mean, if you count going out with nieces and nephews.
Oh,
and
go
doing-
fuck yourself.
Yeah, there you go.
I gotta do
It's
the
a
work
nice
as well.
holiday for the
And-
kids.
It's a good
Plus,
fine.
now
It's
you get to
also
go
a
to
good
those fun
holiday to get.
Halloween parties.
But all those
You like your
kids
Halloween
getting candy from strangers, who knows what was done to it? There's always.
That is not a true concern.
I-
That is a mis.
I
It's not a real
know.
concern, man.
Yeah.
You just
Look.
got too many little hug sports drinks.
Oh yeah. Fuck all those shitty candies all those people would give you. Look, Halloween.
I like the spooky holiday. I like the black and orange. Those are two great colors, and they go well together.
Yeah, and it's fun.
What-
The atmosphere
Yeah.
is fun.
I'm not into
You got
spooky,
spooky
shit
skeletons and cool witches and
It's not in-
Frankenstein.
not into it. Not my thing.
Zombies.
I'm more
It's
of a. I'm more of
cool.
the Christmas aesthetic kind of guy.
More of a Labor Day kind of guy.
Oh, you mean celebrating the working class folk? Yeah, I'm all about that more than spooky season. Go get your fucking pumpkin spice, you asshole. Also,
wrong?
pumpkin
Okay.
spice. Pumpkin spice is nothing special.
It's good to me.
It's
I like pumpkin
delicious.
spice.
What do you
It's
mean?
pretty good.
It's
Just saying.
mediocre. It's fine. It's not bad. It's just the amount of people like fucking go shit gaga over it. That's-
Hold on. Earlier, weren't you calling Julian a hater?
Yeah.
What?
Look, I don't. hate
Ah, you
Halloween.
were.
I don't hate Halloween as much as I have to portray it. I just don't like it.
Halloween good.
But it's fun though. Why do you hate
Yeah.
fun?
Because I
Andy.
hate fun.
Join us on the fun Halloween side. It's cool
You know,
over here. There
It's
are
Kelly's
treats.
favorite holiday too.
All of the dead stores get resurrected as Spirit Halloweens. Like,
Yeah,
Oh.
I hate. Spirit
How
Halloween.
popular is Party City?
Not
Party City
they go to
is bumping
Spirit
on
Halloween.
Halloween.
going to Spirit. Halloween.
Halloween's
is,
good.
Look,
Halloween's cool, man.
but are you celebrating the working class citizens on Halloween?
Nobody's celebrating the working class citizens on Labor Day.
And you think
They're
about
just
it,
like, oh yeah,
Halloween-
got the day off.
Halloween is also good for parents too, because that's when they can use the excuse, I have to check your candy for stuff.
Yeah.
And then they
Uh-huh.
take their little portion.
You got the parents tax. That's the real
Yeah,
Father's
parent
Day. Is
tax.
you got the 15% candy tax on
Mm.
Halloween.
I ain't got a kid to celebrate that yet, so here I am.
And plus, my dad used to have fun on Halloween because he would always scare people. He'd always scare kids. on
Oh,
Halloween.
you mean like shitty ass April Fool's Day?
He didn't do April
good.
Fools, but he had this remote control car where he had stuck a mask on it and then put like a black trash bag on like a spooky mask that would like scream every time you got near it, and he would leave the
So a
door
prank.
open.
Like
Yeah,
April
it's a
Fool's.
prank. He would leave
Like
the
April
door
Fool's Day.
open, Yeah, he would leave the door open.
Yeah.
See what the fuck you're saying. Get out of here. It was fun and it was hilarious. And you should have seen those little kids. One little kid actually ran all the way up the street to his house. We watched him.
Abuse. I love it. I love child abuse.
It's a good day to dress up and have fun and
Yeah.
Who here dresses? I am the one who dresses up more than anyone here on Halloween.
hey,
And you have fun, don't you?
It's okay. It was fun being
Oh,
gritty.
shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
I like being gritty.
You had your whole
Fun,
My Hero Academia outfit. You showed me pictures.
yeah, you got to
Yes,
dress.
sir.
You got
You
that was
dressed
the
up.
one day of the year that you got to cosplay without everyone looking at you like a weirdo.
I'm
And
a
you
wife
had
who
fun,
cosplays,
too.
and I want
Yeah, but-
her, so
But I trust you that I guarantee you would not feel comfortable cosplaying on any other day.
if I lost weight, I would be okay with it. As of
So?
now,
You're big cosplayers.
I don't feel
Yeah.
comfortable
Also,
that
you-
way with my body.
See, but Halloween is the day that you do feel comfortable
No,
enough. to
I
wear your
definitely
costume.
did not feel entirely comfortable.
Derek, were you just trying to call me out for saying big?
No, I was saying, Andy, you're not even like that big. You got a little.
Yeah,
extra
no.
body.
Yeah, you're slim thick.
I am using that anytime.
We're
I come
working on
back.
your
It's
dad
slim
bod.
thick.
Yeah, you're slim thick dad bod.
I got a Peloton. I've been exercising daily.
There you
It's-
go.
Yeah. So you
So-
can dress up as your favorite character, do push-ups,
we'll
get that
see.
chest definition.
I think I would be more comfortable doing it depending on the character. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, when talking about being comfortable wearing something on Halloween, that's the day
I
you can do it.
definitely. The most comfortable I was wearing a Halloween costume was Gritty because he's fatter than me, so I got to shove shit up
And
my
did
shirt.
you were excited to make that gritty costume.
I was very excited to make that Gritty costume.
Yep, and you got to wear it on Halloween. And you
All right,
had
fair enough.
fun
You've
doing
convinced me.
shit.
Halloween's fine.
I
All
dressed up
voting
as
for Labor
Luigi last Halloween. It was dope.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Labor Day.
Labor Day's
Labor
around.
Day.
I tried my best. I still don't. I'm not a huge fan of Halloween, but I tried. I tried to make it worse than it was.
We've
Didn't
got
work.
7 months to convince you. 6 months to convince you.
Nah, Halloween's fine. It's definitely not the worst holiday. I had to try.
All right.
Hey, depending on how it goes, that might be your first big party.
Yeah, I mean, we all got at least one shot here.
Mhm.
Do not miss your chance
That
to
too.
blow because opportunity comes.
All right. Next up, Boss's Day is back.
Mom
Again,
spaghetti.
Easter.
Boss's Day, no doubt here. I
Yeah.
defended it last round, and I would defend it against Sweetest Day, but not against Easter.
Boss's
Easter's
Day,
pretty
easy.
boring, but Boss's
Easter
Day-
isn't that boring.
Easter's
Kinda
We still
boring.
got gifts as a kid.
Easter's pretty boring,
Yeah,
and even
chocolate.
Gifts as a kid that ended pretty quick compared to other holidays.
all I'm saying is there's like a lazy, boring mood of Sundays a lot of times, and Easter is like the concentrated moment of it, and that's not bad. I'll go for a boring, easy, slow Sunday, but that's Boss's Day anyways.
Yeah,
And you know what was really confusing to me though was like what I understand the message behind Easter now, but I never
Why is it a
understood what
bunny?
it has to do with a bunny. I was just
Yeah.
like, so wait, so Jesus
you do know why though now, right?
Jesus came back, but then we get a bunny who gives us gifts if we're good or not. So
You do
like
know-
Santa Claus and Easter Bunny are interchangeable.
Yeah, I mean the reason for the bunny is because the Reese's egg comes out, and who legs eggs? It's bunnies.
But also the
That
eggs
makes
have to do
sense.
with like Easter is supposed to be about fertility.
Ishtar. From the
Yes.
god of Ishtar was the goddess of fertility. I get it.
Yeah, Ishtar.
But
Ishtar.
also, as a kid, I'd always be like, "Why is there a bunny celebrating Jesus?"
Why is
Oh,
it
and then
eggs?
Easter peeps come out. Peeps.
Oh
Yeah.
God, I'm going back. I'm going back.
Reese's
Changing
eggs.
my vote.
Why? Peeps are so good.
Get the fuck
Eh.
out of here. Peeps
I
are
love
trash.
peeps. I
I'll
love
celebrate their
peeps.
return, but
I'm only changing my vote because of that and knowing that it's not going to
okay.
dethrone Boss's Day.
Andy's proving he's a hater again.
No. Peeps are gross. I think Jarek will agree with that. Right, Jarek? Peeps are gross.
No, I don't.
You're the only one here that doesn't agree. Peeps are great.
Sugar-coated marshmallows that have bad flavors. Oh, whatever.
So is s'mores.
no.
Sugar coated
Oh, no,
marshmallows.
no. S'mores and all things related to s'mores, especially s'more fish, are fantastic.
But it's still
S'more
marshmallow
mochi
covered in
ice cream is
sugar.
extremely good.
Yes.
This is
Once you
great.
showed me what that was, I have had that before, and I could concur. It is
So
fantastic.
good.
So peeps are great. We all agree, right?
No, we're talking about s'more mochi. Get out of here.
I'm not a hater.
I
for
tried.
Peeps.
I really tried. I tried to link. It was a reach, though.
All righty. Next up, President's Day is back against Take Your Child to Work Day.
That sounds stressful, and I would never do it.
So I went a couple times with my dad when he worked at a shampoo factory. So he used to work for Unilever as well. As my mom also worked there. And he worked in the factory where they made the shampoo. So Take Your Kid to Work Day was he got the day off to sit with me, and I got to leave school to make shampoo.
Sounds like
That
a-
was cool.
I was gonna ask if anyone actually did take your kid to work day, 'cause I don't think I did.
I did. It was
My
fun.
mom was an HR. Go ahead.
I can't do Take Your Kid to Work Day these days. One, I'm an adult, but two, I don't want to go to my dad's work because he doesn't work at a factory anymore. He works at a jail. And my mom works from home. So
It'd also be weird taking a 29-year-old to work.
I said that
This is-
originally. But if I was a
Yeah.
kid now,
Yeah.
that would be take your kid to the jail day.
Yeah, my mom worked in the library that I went to school in, so I saw her every day anyway. So every day was Take Your Kid to Work Day.
My mom worked as an HR consultant, and my dad worked in IT. So I had to sit at a computer and just do nothing the whole time.
Sounds like I had the best experience here. Take your kid. to
Sounds
work.
like in a lot of these experiences, you happen to have the best experience, Andy.
Yeah.
Not
and
everybody
somehow
is
you-
St. Patrick's Day?
wonderful.
St. Patrick's
Somehow
Day.
you walk away hating Halloween.
Yeah, that's very true. I don't understand that. Halloween was dope.
Halloween was
Dope.
fun as a kid. I liked.
Nope.
Halloween is still
trick-or-treating.
fun. I would love to go to like one of those towns where they celebrate Halloween,
Look,
just to be in the general vibe.
I go to Halloween parties on days that aren't Halloween, but the day of Halloween it's just like whatever. I guess I'm making too big of a deal out of it because you celebrate the whole month. It's kind of cool in some ways, I guess. In that, there you go. You're sort of convincing me that it's an okay holiday.
So we're all voting for Take Your Kid to Work Day.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yes, yeah, obviously we
Yeah.
are. We just
No,
missed
no.
Halloween.
You know what? I had a good. No, I got every day off at President's Day. Yeah, never mind.
You didn't have to go somewhere.
Yeah, I got good. But I made soap, and I used that soap, and it smelled good as shit.
Here
Here's
comes
a-
another easy one.
All right, yeah, Arbor Day against Confederate Heroes Day.
Right now, hear me out.
What?
Same argument Julie made for Robert E. Lee Day. It's like everyone here could agree that's fucking garbage. But Arbor Day is a nationwide day of what?
I think it's celebrating trees.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Yeah,
Never
plant a
mind.
tree.
Yeah, I like that.
Confederate Hero Day.
Yeah, it's literally you're encouraged to plant trees.
Yeah, never mind. That's a fucking really important
a
holiday
great-
that should be celebrated more than
It should
Earth Day.
be.
Well, so we can eliminate Confederate Heroes Day next round against Take Your Kid to Work Day and not feel bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to like. All right, we get it. Robert E. Lee Day versus Confederate Hero Day. I'm trying to.
Listen, I think you might be
eliminate-
waiting until daylight savings.
I'm looking to eliminate the obvious winners like we did for the T-shirt, the wrestling T-shirt one.
Yeah.
I'm
I
going
don't remember doing
Confederate
that.
Heroes Day. That's the worst.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what? Yeah.
We can eliminate it next round. All right. On to the Sweet 16 of Father's Day versus Groundhog Day.
Oh.
I think
Groundhog Day.
Way stupider.
Yeah.
The game
I'm
So-
going,
about the Colt.
I'm going Groundhog
Um,
Day.
Yeah, let me give you some of these stats from groundhog.org on their Inner Circle page.
Oh, no.
Punxsutawney
Inner
Phil.
Circle.
Yeah, Punxsutawney Phil. They asked him what his favorite drink is. It said, "Need you ask? The elixir of life. It gives Phil 7 years of life. Forget what it tastes like. The end result is pretty amazing." Now let's go and check Jeff Lundy here, President Fair Weatherman. And he has,
I hate this.
if I wasn't working on Groundhog Day activities, I'd probably be tracking down and converting those who doubt the all-knowing weather power of the Seer of Seers.
This is QAnon before QAnon.
And here's Butch Philibert, who's known as Iceman. He's been a member since 1988. His weather philosophy is the application of science and technology to predict the state of the atmosphere is about as believable as the government telling you they are here to help you.
Oh,
These are the official. These are the people that are there at like getting Punxsutawney Phil out of the log. These are the official members of Groundhog's Day.
Want to die.
So I'm voting Groundhog's Day. I don't know about you guys.
Groundhog's Day, please. So we got a sweep for the Groundhog's Day.
Groundhog moves on. Next up, Left-Handers Day against Super Bowl Sunday.
Left-Handers Day.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
I'm gonna go Left-Handers Day and make it a tie. I will vote against my own interests.
All right. Heads Super Bowl. No, wait. What was it? Heads Left-Handers Day. Tails Super Bowl. Thank Christ. Just because you don't watch it doesn't mean it ain't fun for 100 million others.
All right.
Okay.
All right, we got Cyber Week against Black Friday.
Cyber Monday is the worst.
I can see why people would hate both of these. I argued hard for Black Friday. I get it. But between these two, at least on Black Friday, you could people watch, and we celebrate Black Friday differently.
You can people watch every damn day.
On Cyber Monday? Could you tell me how you people watch on Cyber Monday?
I would go
Maybe
to
my
the-
opinions changed, but I don't have a good impression of people watching. I feel like that's just rude. Let the people live their lives.
On Black Friday?
You just instigate. You just like watching people fight.
I mean, I cause a lot of fights here, don't I?
True.
Sometimes intentionally against what I really believe.
Yeah, you do happen to be an instigator quite a bit, but it's okay. We'll fix you one day.
No one will fix me. I'm broken. I'm so fucking broken.
I mean, we got you to admit that you like anime, so it's okay.
Hey, you know, anime has its good spots.
And then we're working you around to liking Halloween, so I believe that there's hope for you. It's okay.
Andy likes Halloween.
He
Just
does.
doesn't want to admit it.
You could talk to Kelly. I think it's kind of like but that's okay. We don't have to talk about Halloween anymore.
Kelly is too sweet of a person, and she's gonna back
Yeah.
you, and she's gonna be like, "It's okay." But
Oh,
no, we're saying
no,
you
no,
not.
no, not with Halloween.
Oh, not with Halloween.
No, she loves Halloween.
Well, I'll
Why?
put this to the test tomorrow and ask her what your opinion of Halloween is.
Oh,
exactly.
she'll agree that I don't like it, and she'll agree that it's terrible and awful, and I'm a terrible person for it.
So you
No,
can't.
she's
No one's
too
saying
nice
you're
to
a
say that.
terrible person. It's just that you're misled. It's just you don't know the wonders of
I'm pretty
Halloween.
sure it has been implied I'm a terrible person.
You have to understand and just convert and understand that the pumpkin Jack Skellington died on the cross to save
I'm
us.
voting
of
for
our sins so
Cyber
we could all have candy.
If that was the story, I'd know about it.
I should not be voting. I'm sorry.
No. That would get me into Halloween. I'm voting Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday.
Black Friday.
Oh, we watched Thanksgiving on Black Friday, you animal.
Not
The
anymore.
best holiday.
Not anymore. And from what I understood, even if there wasn't COVID, we weren't gonna.
Oh, we would, just with the smaller group.
No, we weren't gonna. I don't think.
Oh, you're all a bunch of boring people then.
I think I'll vote for Black Friday because you can't get trampled online.
That's
True.
part of the fun.
True.
I mean, if I could find the movie Manboard for $2.99, I'd be happy for Black Friday.
Exactly. Heads is Cyber Monday, Tails is Black Friday. Let's do it. Black Friday it is.
Honestly, our Black Friday routine should have just been an occasional movie night, anyways. Bad movie night.
All right, Black Friday moves on. Next up, the start of daylight savings time against Columbus Day.
Columbus Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As much as I'd like for the end to be start of daylight savings time, end of daylight savings time, at least with start you get an hour of extra sleep, and I can appreciate that.
That's true.
Is this a sweep? Is anyone going to go for start of daylight savings time?
Nope.
Think
All
so.
right, sweep it is.
All right, Columbus Day.
Just rename that day.
All right, April Fool's Day against St. Patrick's Day. Andy, these are two of your least favorites.
This would be my finals.
April Fool's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh man, April Fool's Day kind of like dies out as you get older. Like who's pulling pranks now? St. Patrick's
have-
Day
it's
only
not
gets
even-
worse as you get
Yeah,
older.
you don't have to really worry about anything on April Fool's Day because a lot of people
No.
don't even really mess around with
No.
it. But like St. Patrick's Day, you have to
St.
worry.
Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is
Yeah.
so fucking bad that even during pandemics, they're parading down the streets, dyeing the river green, and then everyone goes and gets blackout drunk by noon. And God, don't live in a major city during St. Patrick's Day. I
Yeah,
know
we might
this-
not be getting like pranked anymore, but it's like people like, oh, I'm gay on April Fool's Day, and then like, oh, great, what a good joke.
I'm
I haven't
pregnant.
s- I've seen the pregnant.
What a
I haven't seen the
good
I'm
joke.
gay.
What a hilarious joke.
But the St. Patrick's Day, and this is probably the most buzzkill because who doesn't like a day out on the town having fun? But blackout drunk at noon is too much. It's too much, and if you live there, it's like I fucking hate it so much. And it's a little better now that I live in the suburbs and I don't have to deal with it quite as much. But when 5 years of that was awful, I'm gonna vote for St. Patrick's Day.
I'll vote for April Fools.
I hate both of these so fucking much. Heads is April Fool's, tails is St. Patrick's Day. Heads it is, April Fool's. I ain't gonna complain because fuck April Fool's Day.
I'm mad at it.
It's fucking awful.
All right, next up, Star Wars Day against the end of daylight savings time. Will this be the end of daylight savings time?
Might be.
Yeah.
Star Wars
I-
Day is bad.
It's just
Look.
gains in popularity like every single year.
At one point, though, the Star Wars franchise was good.
Yeah.
Celebrating good things is sometimes, even if the people doing it are insufferable, is good. There's nothing useful with daylight savings time. And at the end of it, you lose an hour of sleep. I'm going that.
Star Wars fandom's not good.
A lot of fandoms aren't good. I still like
No.
Sonic. I don't like
Yeah,
the
that's
Sonic
not good
fandom.
for a different reason, but
Damn it! Like, stop hating us. Don't bring that shit up.
Sonic
Sorry.
fandom? Oh, let me tell
Yes,
you.
don't bring that shit up. Come on, man. Let me enjoy Sonic without having to think about it.
Hey, at least they're like open and welcoming, They're fucking weird, but
Man, you think Star Wars fan base and like Harry Potter fan base get into like gang wars and shit?
oh yeah, yeah.
Like on Star Wars Day, you just have a bunch of like wannabe Jedi's just going around fucking up people who like Harry Potter and shit.
But I like
Absolutely.
Star
That-
Wars. I have
There's a
liked
like
it.
three-way battle between them, Harry Potter, and
Star Trek.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Now Star Trek's kind of off in their own corner these days.
I'll vote for Star Wars Day.
I'm voting for Star Wars Day just because I had that image in my head.
Star Wars Day.
Man. Well, I'm not that upset by it, I guess.
I mean, we can all agree daylight savings time shouldn't exist, so
yeah.
we should all move to the Swatch system. Beats.
All right, next up, Labor Day and Bosses Day.
Again, I supported Boss's Day in the first round, but it keeps matching up against
I'm going up.
Wait, what do you
Bosses
like
Day.
more, the bosses or the labor?
Exactly where I'm going with this. I'm gonna vote for Bosses Day.
Bosses Day.
Yeah,
Like,
boss.
it just keeps matching up poorly after Sweetest Day.
That's a good final matchup for Labor Day against Bosses Day.
It's funny.
All right, then finally, Take Your Kid to Work Day or Confederate Heroes Day. Can we vote for Take Your Kid to Work Day?
I feel the same way about this and Robert E. Lee and
Yeah.
Columbus. Like we get it. Those are the obvious worst ones.
So yeah, I'm voting Confederate Heroes Day.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It is actually horrible.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, I don't want to
Listen, we
make this into a coin toss, so I'll also vote for Confederate Heroes Day.
like I understand that, but like when we like add a beater onto a list, we shouldn't also always be like, well, that's gotta lose because it's too good.
I was like, but like, okay, I guess. But what if like there's a dude who has a son who's a part of
It's so fucking stupid. It's
who's a
bad.
part of the KKK or the Proud Boys and stay. I gotta take my son to go burn this cross. Let's see.
And here's son is our militia compound where we're practicing shooting at presidents.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk more about groundhogs.
What is it? Groundhog's Day versus
Left-handers.
So we're at the top of our Elite Eight.
Groundhog's Day.
Groundhog's Day.
Groundhog's Day.
That's scary. That's
Yeah, that might
Inner circle.
that might be a tougher matchup than before we read their fucking cult. I think the fact that the last thing you said about like science and technology is so unreliable. It's like, oh no. Oh no.
I got a video to share with you later.
What is the weather god or something like that?
Punxsutawney Phil, the weather god.
Yeah, the Seer of Seers.
Seer of Seers.
Oh,
All right, Black Friday or Columbus Day.
Columbus Day.
Columbus Day.
The
Y'all
Seer
hate
of
not
Seers.
Black Friday.
Columbus Day.
Yeah, absolutely.
The cult against Columbus.
Rename it, please.
Yeah, any time now. It's only been hundreds of years.
We've got a good replacement already.
April Fool's Day or Star Wars Day.
April Fool's Day.
Star Wars Day. I'm sorry. It's just the idea of just a bunch of people running around in capes and robes and shit, waving sticks and lightsabers at each other. It's just funny as shit to me. So I'm going Star Wars Day.
And after Star Wars Day, they leading up to May 4th, they always say the May the 4th, and then immediately after
Revenge
they're
of
saying
the
Revenge of the 5th.
Oh no.
know what?
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they do that.
Star Wars Day. Vote that shit. Oh, that's awful.
Star Wars Day.
Revenge of the 5th. Get off my fucking computer screen.
I hate April Fools more than that. So
That's amazing.
We don't need to celebrate the fandom. Star Wars can do its own thing.
Then Bosses Day and Confederate Heroes Day.
Confederate Heroes Day. Come on, man.
Yeah,
If
it's bad.
if we're not doing the like beater thing, then I'm going Confederate Heroes
It's
all the way
bad.
through. I've
You
already
think
made
Grand
the
Wizards
argument.
celebrate Bosses Day?
Look, I've already.
There's definitely some bosses that are Grand Wizards.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
But there are also a lot of laborers that are Grand Wizards as well. I'm sure.
what's
Sure,
the tier below?
significantly
the Grand
less.
That's
I don't know.
generalization.
It's the only one I
like to
know
be a
is the
boss.
wizard.
I
Ghost
am the
hats.
boss of some people, and I have bosses that I appreciate. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Do they need a
That's not-
day?
why not? If you're not gifting something, if it's just like an appreciation, like here's a card, thank you for being a great boss. What's the big deal about that? I think that's it's nice because it isn't easy to be a manager.
Their paycheck is Boss's Day. I'm sorry, but
That's
Hey, I get it. I get that as well, but it's still, it's nice because they're human, and it's nice to hear your
Yeah, you
respective-
can appreciate the person, but you don't have to have a whole systemic holiday for it.
I don't see the problem with it. Just saying, like, thanks.
Granted, this is not like a widespread holiday, so
No, it's the same thing as fucking Sweetest Day, which I think is
That's true.
infinitely worse. But we are way past that.
Confederate Heroes Day.
the name itself is an oxymoron.
It's really, really bad.
It's funny every time it's said because it's so outrageously dumb and awful in every way.
It was not even like Confederates Day. It's Confederate Hero Day. Hero.
I mean, is this a sweep?
I thought it was a CH day.
It's obviously sweet. Come on.
Dave's having a hard time being nice to people in high positions. I get it.
I love my boss. He's a great person, but I'm not gonna go sit here and say that boss's day is needed.
None of
Not
these
needed.
things are needed except for a handful. Especially not Confederate Heroes Day. I think it's just nice to be nice to people and say, hey, thanks for being a great boss.
Yeah, and I can do that. Probably don't do it as much as I should, but
Confederate Heroes Day.
Come on, Dave.
Come on. Confederate Heroes Day.
wait, who are we waiting on?
Oh, I thought you didn't pick it.
No, I voted
Oh.
Confederate Heroes
Oh,
Day
thank
immediately.
God.
I was about to say, like,
I'm so confused. I was like, wait, what do you mean? Come on, Dave.
We're all just nodding our heads. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, Dave, please be nice to your boss.
No, I know. I knew who. Yeah. I was so confused when you're like, come on, Dave. Okay.
All right. Final four. The top half hits Groundhog Day against Columbus Day.
that was scary. That's gotta go back to that.
Sorry, I didn't. Was I the only one that didn't realize I was the last vote?
Yeah.
Oh.
I almost started to break out. I almost started to break out into a sweat, honestly. Like, come on.
Groundhog's Day versus Columbus Day. This is the beater I think we could get rid of because, as bad as Columbus Day is, after hearing all that cult shit, that's terrifying.
I'm sure it's jokingly. The only thing with I keep saying they should rename it, and there is a replacement name. If Indigenous Peoples Day, it should just be the default name at this point, and everyone who wants to get stuck in the past, they can stick with Columbus and show their ass. But we already have a replacement name. It's just got to be people actually use it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the fucking Groundhog Day thing. I know you said probably joking. Still terrifying.
Probably.
Still terrifying.
Someone believes that. Somebody somewhere believes that.
I mean, there's people believing they're being microchipped through vaccines. So when I
Oh, the
hear
other
somebody
great thing?
when I hear somebody saying like we shouldn't believe technology and science, I just lived through 14 months of pandemic where that was pretty much said.
The other great thing about that page is the president has everybody, the president and everybody else has information about them except the vice president. Who knows about his shadowy backgrounds?
Oh,
Oh dear.
Maybe I'll start celebrating Groundhog's Day and just slowly morph into this cult.
Hey. Groundhog's Day though brought us a great movie. Groundhog's Day.
was that with Ray Romano and
It's with oh god, I can't.
The
even think
where
of-
Bill Murray keeps,
Bill Murray.
oh no, Bill Murray.
stuck in a
I was
time
thinking
loop.
of something different. Oh, that's
There's issues with that movie, but it's
You
good.
thinking of Ice Age, Julian?
yeah. I don't know. I was thinking of this movie with Gene Hackman and Ray Romano, and I thought that was a Groundhog's Day, but I think that was
Might
the
be.
town of Buffalo where he was like a mayor or some shit like that.
Are you thinking of Ice Age?
He just heard Ray Romano and was like,
Ice Age.
Ice Age.
Welcome to Moose Sports.
Yeah, Mooseport. That's what it was. I thought that was Groundhog's Day. I don't know why.
I'll vote for. We got to vote here. I'm gonna vote for Groundhog's Day. Fuck it.
I'm going Columbus Day. Well, then again, you did say it's Indigenous Peoples Day, so maybe
Yeah.
I'll take it back. I'll go Groundhog Day.
Yeah, I want to go Groundhog
Good
Day.
point.
Clean sweep for the groundhog. against either Star Wars Day or Confederate Heroes Day.
Oh God.
Well, I mean, the Confederacy is in Star Wars, so
That's very true.
Are you looking for an excuse to vote for Star Wars Day?
no.
Now I can just imagine like Star Wars kids just beating the shit out of the KKK because they hear Grand Wizard and they think Harry Potter.
They're heroes.
Oh, you're a Grand Wizard, you say?
Yeah.
Why didn't these people wait an extra day and then say Revenge of the Sixth be on May 6th and not May 5th?
You had this. I told you he just sat there and waited for this.
Wow.
Oh my God. Jarek, you just let shit boil inside your soul.
I'm sorry.
Just get it out.
I love it.
Oh.
I think I'll still vote for Confederate Heroes Day, but
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm voting Confederate Heroes Day.
I as well.
But it is a good point. I'm not mad at that point.
that's so bad. Looks like CH just might bunger its way to a
Well, it deserves it though.
yeah.
Hey, Bunker did too.
Sure. All right, so Confederate Heroes Day or Groundhog Day.
Hunger died on the cross so that Confederate Heroes Day could walk.
You're right, David. It's an absolute oxymoron.
Oh,
It's so fucking
God.
stupid.
yeah.
Now the question
we
is,
ain't got
the
we ain't got a
question
good
is-
movie out of Confederate Heroes Day, did we? Probably not.
I mean, many of those Civil War movies where the Union
Did we
won
get
the
a
war. Kinda
Did we
good.
get a good movie out of Confederate Heroes Day? No. That's a pretty easy answer. I wonder if we know somebody who celebrates Confederate Heroes Day.
I'm more than positive y'all do have people out there who celebrate it.
I don't know if I
we
know
probably
anyone
knew someone.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone we knew.
that we've met and they never talked
Yeah.
about their Confederate Heroes Day fascination.
Probably. Listen, I'm sure it's gaining in popularity. You know.
I already know my vote, Confederate Heroes Day.
Are we sweeping
Yeah.
this? We bunkering it?
Hmm?
Yeah, let's
Yes.
bunger.
Bunker, baby. I tried early to get it out, but once you get so far, it, you know.
Yeah, I mean it is rightfully there.
Oh, whoop! I clicked on an ad. Oh no!
Hey, Warframe, good game.
What is Warframe?
It's hard to describe, but it's good. Third-person shooter.
Ooh, I like third-person shooters.
Yeah. That was fun. Dear God. All right. So Confederate Heroes Day is what we determined is the worst holiday of all time. And sadly, I just Wikipedia'd it, and basically every southern state celebrates it. Initially, there had only been like 5 or 6, but now it's every single one celebrates it at some time in like spring months. So
Back
like
to the
now,
good old days.
yeah,
South sucks.
I'm sure they're celebrating in Mar-a-Lago every day.
Did any surprises from this? I'm actually a little surprised Groundhog Day went this far.
Me too.
Same.
Kind of. I'm surprised. Well, I'm not because of where it ended up. But St. Patrick's Day, I hate St. Patrick's Day. I hate April Fools, and neither are on the top 4. I think April Fools ran into the juggernaut of Star Wars Day. I'm surprised with that one getting so far.
Sucks.
So stupid.
It's stupid, but so is April Fools. so is St. Patrick's Day. The way we celebrate it, at least.
I think it's stupid in the sense that people celebrate it so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, that's probably the
'Cause
biggest buzzkill thing I've said, but also
it's not like a small thing that the fandom does now. It is a massive, massive like event these days. Like it's not just like, oh, Star Wars fans, people that like the movies. They're talking about May the 4th. It's they have those like Comic-Con sized conventions around this thing and big major announcements, and it sucks.
You want to piss some Star Wars fans off? Star Wars 1, The Phantom Menace, and Jar Jar Binks are the best Star Wars of the entire franchise. I love Jar Jar Binks.
Jesus, I have a lot of problems with that actually.
Triggers the fuck out of you, doesn't it?
No, not really. There's so much bad Star Wars at this point. We could
No.
argue for days.
There's a
I
Clone
had
Wars
the highest
episode.
metachlorian count, so it ranks me as Jedi Master over everyone.
Oh,
There's a Clone Wars episode where they mistake him for a Jedi.
Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah. And there's also a team up episode where he teams up with Mace Windu.
Fuck yes. Sounds awesome.
Wow, coming around strong, Jar Jar Binks.
Didn't think you'd hear about him on worst holiday episode.
We went on a lot of
Jar Jar
tangents.
Binks.
All right, I feel like that's going to wrap things up here. I don't think we have a whole lot more to say. Confederate Heroes Day, the worst holiday ever celebrated by the southern half of this country, and in general, just really shitty. Otherwise, Groundhog Day, Star Wars Day, Columbus Day, filling out second and third places respectively. I'm Handy Dandy Andy Jarek, and I'm sorry for this episode. Sorry for this. For Andy Mysak, the guy with the best name in the whole wide world, the Giggle King Julian Griffin, and for Red Dead Dave Holloway, we will all see you next time on Bracket Up.